Exodus, welcome back to another episode of ExoCast. This has been a while. We recorded one and it was bad, but we're back here again. Uriel unfortunately cannot be with us this week due to last minute changes in his schedule.
So you're not gonna be good.
What?
Uriel's not
It's
your
gonna be a good
favorite.
episode.
No, but in this episode, it's a very important episode because we have an incredible slate of guests. To my left, we've got Max Gisser, the 4th Regional Gizbor. We got Ronnie Kent, the 2nd Regional Gizbor. Eric Volji, a past president, but more importantly, the 1st Regional Gizbor.
That's
and
me.
Powell's over there. This is the Gizbor episode. Get hyped, guys. And yeah, how is everybody doing today?
I'm doing good.
I can't believe that we started recording this on the first try with no complications, guys.
No complications. All right, Ronnie, how are you doing today?
I'm hyped.
Recent graduate, no longer in high school.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It doesn't feel real. It feels weird. I kind of want to go back to high school. It feels easier there, simpler. But I feel like university will be cool.
Max, we're done grade 11.
Yeah, thank God. You finished it like just a couple hours before recording this.
Yes,
too.
I did. Exams. I hate exams. Before we sat here together, we wanted to do a couple of tier lists now of the regional boards. Now, before we continue, this is all jokes. Nothing we say is absolutely our opinion. Take it as a joke.
So for my list, we're gonna be rating our board members. We're gonna go from S tier to F tier.
Okay.
And the trait that we're gonna rate them on is humility. So how funny they are. Okay?
That's
humor.
humor. That's not
humor.
humility.
Humility. Humility's like embarrassment.
Oh.
I don't know what humility means.
No, it's no humiliating. The humiliating.
People ask me why I don't learn a second language. It's because I barely speak
You
English.
can't learn the first.
So-
like being the opposite of egotistical.
Right.
So humorous out of humility. Humility. Okay, so we're gonna be rating past our board members on humility. Yeah, we could start with 40.
You can start with 39.
We could start with 39. I
I'm
barely
not
remember
gonna
39.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a while back.
Alright.
We could do like we'll start with 40.
Alright.
So if you guys want to like toss me some our board members anytime
All right.
between like
F tier.
40,
Definitely not personal bias because of Exodus. Dylan Brown. Chapter game. Okay.
hope he doesn't see this. So Ronnie, do you want to throw an a past our board member at me?
Why aren't you doing Dylan Brown?
He is dodging the Dylan Brown.
He knows, like, Dylan Brown knows where he lives. He's gonna come, like, if he
it.
says low,
Alright.
ranking.
Okay, so we'll do like Ezra. Okay.
Ezra Weinroth.
Ezra, if I recall it, he actually won LOR's funniest member at Bow of Our Ball a few years back. So I don't think it gets much better than Ezra. I'm gonna say S tier for Ezra.
S tier for Ezra
Yeah.
Weinroth.
100%.
Alright.
Ezra, I hope you're watching this because we love you.
What about
Adam
Jack?
Zelnicker.
Adam Zelnicker.
Adam
Chile
Zelnicker was
is back.
41, I
Oh
think.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna get to that. So Adam Zelnicker, and then we'll get to that, Ronnie.
Alright.
Adam Zelnicker. I'm gonna say a solid A tier. I think it gets a
A
little
tier.
funnier than Adam, but Adam is decently good at like being funny.
It's decently good at being
Decently
funny.
good. So I'm gonna say
Comedy
A tier.
connoisseur.
Give me an example.
Right? Yeah, it's not intentional, but nonetheless, intentional or not, A tier for Adam.
A tier for Adam.
Yeah.
David frickin' White.
Usually laugh at him instead of
Ooh,
with
yeah,
him.
David.
But
We just go through, let's see.
Hey Ronnie, that's not very nice. You have to be respectful to everyone. 42nd regional of Musketeer.
My predecessor.
That is true. I mean, David White's is pretty funny, right?
yeah.
Can you guys tell me any David White's quotes off the top of your head?
Let's see, ones that are appropriate.
Do we do the fall?
Local forest fire. What was
Yeah.
it? Local forest fire. All that remains
is depression and anxiety.
Is B tier too low for David?
I'd say
What
I
did
feel
you guys think?
like the mistake was putting Adam at A tier because it's funny. I feel like it makes more sense to like put David at an A tier and then put Adam at a B tier.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah, so
like,
Controversy.
No, in terms of direct like comedic intent, Adam's like an entertaining guy, but he's not like trying to be funny,
Yeah.
you know.
David has some great like
True.
one-liners too. Like during the drinking of like the salt water at Francis, didn't he go like tastes just like Dasani? I love this stuff.
Okay. So we'll put David A tier,
David A
and
tier?
then I guess because a lot of the time that when Adam's funny, it's not very intentional. So we'll bump Adam down to B tier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right.
Sage
few more
Siegel.
members. Yeah.
Sage Siegel. I don't know. I don't think I've ever laughed once at anything she's ever said. Like, I don't know. D tier? Well, I think D tier. I think that's like pretty fair.
Alright.
I don't know. Maybe even.
She's
D
not like
tier.
actively unfunny. She just
Right.
doesn't make jokes.
She's not, yeah.
All right, yeah.
Okay. I just want to but before we guys continue, I just want to quickly pause. I just want to say, guys, if you're hearing your name and a bad a bad letter that comes with it, it's just for jokes and grow thicker skin. Anyways, Max.
All right. I was actually going to go with, I guess, best style for mine would be.
Best
Best style.
All right. Someone throw a name at me.
Ben Steimer.
Ben Steinberg.
All right. Are we talking about like his grade 9 phase, like with the just like constant Uggs and like flannels? Because like that's an. I'm sorry, but that's an F.
That's
but like
That's
recently.
like half me.
We should
Like-
go with like their current.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
current style.
Either
he's
they're
pretty-
current
he
or if it's like an
looks
alum, what you remember
He
lots
looks
of them.
decently, like, I'd say probably a B tier. Like, it's nothing like, oh my god, stand out, but he looks pretty good. Like, he definitely, especially like, over the years, changed and definitely bettered how he looks.
That's wonderful.
Names.
I'm glad to hear that.
What about that one time he tucked in his polo shirt into his...
Okay, that's like F minus.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
There was a post that he made after camp where he tucked
Right.
his polo shirt into like half skinny jeans.
That was
The
just
questionable
no.
style choice.
That was not it.
No. Michelle Chev.
Michelle Shaw.
I don't remember her enough to even know what she looked like. I literally forgot all the time. I'm sorry.
You know-
Shell, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. I forgot you were on Artboard constantly.
You know, I was on our board with her, and so did I.
Again, this is all jokes, but yes.
Evan Foreman.
Evan Foreman.
Ooh.
Evan is like low key, like up to his style.
Honestly,
lately.
yes.
Like,
Also, like, on like, first of all, the hair's like on point. Like, I actually got a video of him recently for something that like I never got. Was able to
I'm
do
actually
it.
like just pulling.
Seniors chair moment.
But
Okay,
like,
he only has one post, not much to work
See.
with. But like,
That's from last summer.
yeah, and it's from last.
so,
summer.
like I like his style a lot more.
But like it works for him.
it works for him.
It
Like,
works
I
for
feel
him.
like on someone like me, like his style wouldn't really quite work. But like,
Evan
I
has
think
an
like
acquired style.
yeah,
but
I
it works
put
for
it
him.
honestly like it works really well for him. It's tough. I'd say
High tier.
probably high, like really top of B tier.
Yeah,
Top of
a
B.
B plus tier is what
B
we're trying to
plus
say.
tier. That's basically yeah. All right.
Trying to think of like different Arbor members. Sharon Ackerman.
Okay. So, Ronnie, for the sake of Ronnie, as just to make sure you don't kill me. All right.
Not even for the sake of Ronnie. Like I'd say S.
No, like honestly, no.
Ronnie's-
She genuinely does have pretty good style. I'd say like A or S tier for sure.
I mean, no, for real though, I'll say A tier just because like when you think of S tier, like it's like Ezra and being funny. That's S tier. You know what I mean?
Like there could
So,
there
like,
could be better, but it's like it's really good.
Yeah.
I'd say A.
What about
Who
like
has S tier style?
probably me?
yeah, 100%.
What about like
Well, when you were as a regional adult or like now?
Now.
like now? When I was
Okay, yeah.
When I was like regional adult, I wore those like cringy Adidas pants.
All right.
No,
I actually-
style. But,
I mean,
you know,
I
it's
have someone
like
from 43.
S
I'd
tier.
like to rank him.
Oh,
F.
God. Yeah.
Why do you say that?
No, I'm kidding.
Flannels.
Yes, honestly, literally the same outfit every day. It's just flannels
I
every
haven't worn a
day.
flannel in 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I take it back.
I feel like you guys should settle this in an arm wrestling match.
What I do is I have a style each season, and it's just like it doesn't change.
Honestly, it doesn't.
The one constant
you-
is jeans.
You have one shirt per
Yeah.
season.
He literally just has like you can open his closet, jeans. It's just jeans.
I really hate jeans. Just 'cause,
Same.
Like, when I was like 8 years old, but when I was in class and stuff, the teacher would make us like sit on the floor. And I was wearing like jeans. I had to go like cross
Yeah.
legs, and it was so comfortable. And now I get like flipping PTSD every time I wear jeans. It's
Okay,
like so
same.
uncomfortable.
I
Literally
hated
same.
jeans, and then American Eagle, not sponsored.
I feel like in terms of male style, like if it's not like darker colored jeans, they're kind of out of style, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
yeah.
Can be, yeah.
He can be.
Depends on how you pull it off.
I'm not a jeans guy. I'm like a joggers guy. I started wearing like velvet pants recently. Those kind of like work for me. Kind of sick.
All right. Another R-Boy member that I've got in my head.
I'm waiting for
They're like
someone
skater
for you to
boys.
say.
Brittany Zaretsky.
That one's fine. I mean, okay. I'd say pretty good. Like, again, it's hard because the most I remember Brittany is through a screen. Because, you know, I obviously didn't see her much before then because...
Yeah, same.
I guess, like, probably... I'd say, like, her style's, like, not bad. It was just...
Brittany has, like, decent style.
Yeah,
like,
I'd
she has
say.
decent style.
Like,
I'm just, like...
I'm trying to think. Will Josh watch this? Okay, but, no.
We should have Josh call in and have him rate Brittany's style.
Hell yes. Can we call in Josh? Alright, 1 second.
Actually,
Yes, we're gonna call in Josh.
Why would we do that? What would you rate Josh's style?
Okay, instant S tier. Instant S tier. Josh is Josh. Okay?
yeah,
Josh is
I agree
answer.
with that.
Is Josh gonna answer the phone?
Who's Josh gonna answer?
Josh.
Wait, turn to the mic.
Josh.
Josh, we're on ExoCast. This is live. I have a question for you. Okay?
No way!
Josh.
I just want to shout out, what's up, Mom?
No, Josh. Quick question for you. If you had to rank your sister's style on a scale of F to S tier, what would you rank your sister's style?
Like what? Like any S tier?
Like S, A, B, C, D, F tier.
Okay. I'd say S. You know, she got Jack. You know.
All right,
She's
thank
actually
you.
right next to
Wait,
me.
Josh. What would you rank in Michaela's style?
I'd say A because she didn't get Jack. You know.
All right, thank you, Josh. Love you. All right,
Thanks,
bye.
Josh.
Good to see everyone.
All right, another tier list. Let's go. Another tier list. One more tier list.
Eat breakfast.
Ronnie, I want you to do a tier list of our board members' song, like their music choice. Rank their music choice.
Like,
I want to start off
So
with
we give you
Sierra.
an our board member. You have to rank their music choice.
Like
Their music taste.
Music taste.
Yeah,
Yeah,
music
after.
taste.
I'm going to start you off because this one I have a feeling I know this is going Sierra.
Sierra's music taste. She listens to a lot of music. I think it's definitely. I feel like Sierra's a very solid A spot.
That's
she
what I
listens
was
to a variety of music. She got into Mac Miller over this year, which I appreciate. So yeah, there's definitely an
Alright.
Sharon Ackerman.
A. Sharon, we share a lot of the same music taste.
Who would have guessed people dating have something in common?
David and Rihanna.
Not me.
Sharon's an interesting question because I don't want to give everyone an A. Now the question is, like, she enjoys a lot of different music, but so like a mature music taste, you know. But the question is like, am I basing it off of their ability to like appreciate different forms of music, or how much they'd be able to recommend off the top of their head, kind of situation, you know? I feel like that's like the.
Let's take a combination of both.
God, we have now. We have to like debate this. Jeez.
Because if it's just like her ability to like recommend new music, like she's not that deep into a lot of music, so I'd say like being that case. But if it's like in terms of music tastes and like like ability to
If you were
appreciate
in the
music.
car and you were in charge of aughts,
Yeah.
that's what we're defining as music
I see.
How
I
likely
feel
are
like,
people to
I feel like it would be like an A for me, but if someone else was in the car, there's a fair chance that she wouldn't know what to put on. So in that case, it'd be if it's like for everyone ever. If that makes sense.
Well, it's your opinion. So an A.
Yeah, so it's an A.
But
Wonderful.
in my opinion, her ability to be an aux for everyone else would be a B.
Right.
Anyway,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, Ronnie, can you rate me?
F. Hell yeah.
What is your music taste anyway?
F minus.
Literally just Macklemore.
It's not just Malcolm.
Sorry, okay, let's listen.
What's your top 100 songs of the year?
God, we're not going through all 100.
No, it's Macklemore. Who else?
Exactly. You can't think of anyone else.
Like Shawn Mendes? I don't know. The most like radio safe people you could possibly think of.
Ben Steinberg.
Ben Steinberg. So like
It's all rap.
It's all rap.
Like 2 years ago, he only listened to Eminem. And it was really messed up. Like me and David tried really hard to try to get him to listen to some other music than Eminem. But now he listens to other music than Eminem.
But it's all the same genre.
It's all very similar rap.
Does
But
it
it's
look like
it's
hate rap?
Huh?
What? Brooke hates it. It's really funny.
Yeah, Brooke.
Brooke,
It's like I'm pretty sure Brooke's like into like 80s.
Brooke
rock.
is 80s, 90s, and
But like
Ben
the thing is, you can enjoy 80s.
Ben.
I know it's really funny though, like the contrast.
Yeah, you can enjoy 80s, 90s music while still enjoying rap. You know, like that shouldn't be a barrier. I feel like
Okay, guys,
people that hate
I'm
genre.
tired.
No,
of
we
these-
know she doesn't.
I'm tired of these flippant tier lists. Why don't we like actually like do a segment that requires us to like, yeah, why don't we do like a dance off?
I love that idea.
Throwback!
Actually, no, that probably wouldn't be a good idea because I'm kind of lazy.
I want a BBYO story, pre-COVID BBYO story.
Okay. So I have a really good story to tell. So I was at a convention. I was at Francis. I can't remember. I think it was 2020. Okay?
Okay.
Francis 2020. And Ronnie and I, we were in different... It was only one night, okay? Unfortunately. Ronnie and I were in different rooms, and... Like we wanted to hang out. We wanted to go to the hotel gym together.
Okay.
And so what happened was I called him and he answered. So we met like on the main floor, and like we saw the security dude, but it was like 4 a.m. He was like sleeping in his chair.
Okay.
He should be watching us, so we walked right past him.
Okay.
And we went to the gym and we were like exercising, and we got to the bench press, and it was like 4 a.m. So we're like really tired. We're like not gonna be that strong. And Roddy puts two plates. If you guys don't know, 2 plates, they're each 40. It's 225 pounds when you put 2 plates. And Ronnie's like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and bench press this. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna do 1 rep and that's it, and I'll go back to bed. And Ronnie,
A real story.
as he's doing this, I'm just completely looking the other way because again I'm like so tired. Either I'm looking the other way or I'm staring right at him, and I'm just not realizing what's going on. But Ronnie goes for it. He goes down, and like it's not coming up. And it must have been like that for a solid 10 seconds.
Real fact, I actually died that day.
And it must have been like that for a solid 10 seconds before like I actually realized what was going on. So Ronnie almost died, and I saved his life.
Thanks, Eric.
And then we went to bed after because like we're just like, let's just go to sleep.
That was the most forgettable in-person convention that I've been to.
Ironically, the most.
Like genuinely the most forgettable in-person convention I've
Who
had.
ran that? Hannah and
It would be
And then Dylan.
and then
Dylan
Dylan
Virtual
Brown.
presidents.
Yup. Like obviously the virtual ones. Let's be real, virtual conventions.
Did I sleep with
Virtual conventions are actually somewhat memorable for me. at
Well,
least.
okay, Fratz's 2021 was memorable for me. The rest of them, no. But like,
I planned that one.
I know.
I co-planned it.
How did
That one was actually good. Like I feel like
It was
that,
pretty
like,
good.
For
Like,
a virtual convention.
for a virtual convention, it was really
I
good.
thought that was
The
good.
packages were really good for that one.
SVR
I made
2020.
But like, okay, can we just say like, obviously, what is the okay in your guys' opinion? What is the best in-person? Actually, you've been to an in-person FallCon like properly, like a hotel one. But like, what is the best of the 3 in-person conventions objectively? Like, not just based off of a specific year, because then obviously SpringCon 2019. But like,
I feel like spring conventions just have to be the best ones. Like,
Really, yeah,
they're all
spring.
that's
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
like their entire
Elections.
okay, yeah,
Why?
some people like. I will say the only besides like the heat, obviously, like during night, which is frankly a little annoying. Like you get past it. And the fact that Nate Mini Ginger's and I's, like, our third bed was straight up a death trap. It looked like a medieval torture device. It almost broke when I sat on the bed frame.
Well, when we got into what's it called? When we got to the spring convention, so basically it was me, Cole, and David in the same room, and we were in an interconnected room with Yo and Powell.
Yeah.
And me and Cole got there early, right? So when I got there, I thought Cole was like pulling one of like I think Yoav's mattress because his mattress was like really bad compared to Yoav's mattress. So we ended up swapping all of the mattresses. And David,
Mega bed.
And David was stuck in this like futon bed, like that trap bed you're talking about.
Yeah.
And the mattress was absolutely like horrible for it. So we swapped that for like a mattress in one of their room, and it was like completely oversized. It went over the bed, and they had a mattress that was like too small for one of the beds, but they suspected nothing until we told them about it.
Okay, we legitimately took it off. We took that thing was gonna break. We took it off. Mini Gin slept on the floor on that mattress.
I think
because
Ron
it was so
slept on
bad.
I think Ron actually slept on the frame, like with the mattress on it.
It was so like that. That made so much noise. Okay, actually, let's get into what do you think was like your favorite like real convention story? Because like on the topic of these,
Yours is the Powell FallCon story.
actually no, it's not.
Is it not?
Though that's in the cake story with Powell is definitely really funny. There's so many good ones is the issue.
I don't know. There was one time where I was rooming with like a few people from Diane and Evan Roth, Diane Advisor.
Yeah.
He decided to buy them all food, and so I'm just watching people eat food that I want to be eating, and it was very sad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really sad.
I'm trying.
Actually, one of my favorite convention memories is I was at Fraxis.
2019 or 20...
No, I swear to you. Are you sure I was in the same room as you for Fraxis 2020?
110%.
Because
Me, you, David, and Abaziz.
I roomed with Powell and Yaw for a convention.
Was that Fraxis 21?
Was that Falcon?
It might have been Falcon. And when I roomed with Powell and Yaw, one night we ordered I think it was a Shabbat night, but that doesn't matter. We ordered a lot of McDonald's, and then we watched what's it called? And then we watched like American Pie, like all three of us on the bed, and it was really funny and it was really chill. And then the McDonald's person, like I think like everyone in the hotel like ordered McDonald's because it was like all like just like a bunch of teenagers. So when the McDonald's person came, Evan Roth was like telling us to tip him like $10 or something because he had to go all the way up, and it was super confusing for him or something. But that guy probably made like over $100.
I think you're crossing over stories because the similar thing happened in our Fraxis room with our pizza.
Oh my god.
The guy got stuck on the bottom floor, and he was there for like almost an hour on the bottom floor. Like they wouldn't let him up for some reason.
Wait, he was there for an hour?
Almost.
No way.
Like between travel time and also being on the bottom floor, and like we couldn't leave our room, so we came up. I gave him like a $20 tip.
Yeah.
Because like bro went above and beyond for the pizza.
Yeah.
I remember I was like sitting outside my door, I was talking to some advisors, and like I see the pizza come in, and there's like 30 pizzas. Like
yeah.
Like
They
think
make so
about
much money.
Think about like all the deliveries.
Yeah.
Didn't they run out? At Fraxis 21, didn't they run out of
for
something?
each one.
Yeah.
No, they only drive one.
Pardon?
Didn't we
Yeah.
run at Fraxis 21? We tried to buy something. They didn't have any left, right?
21 was
No, 22.
they were closed.
They were closed.
Here's the thing. I wanted to get a little KFC just so I could put the box in front of Zemmelman's room.
Ethan's
But they were closed. Basically, oh wait, you don't know the story, do you?
We're not sharing the story.
Yes, we are. It's hilarious.
Are we able to?
Yes!
Oh yeah, we are able to. Okay, I got it.
Okay, so basically, this is at FallCon 2021, and so what happens is
Who's the coordinator?
Shut up. So here's what happens. Leah and I obviously arrived first. We're like there setting up stuff, and then Ethan Zellman and Sarah Glogauer arrived next.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. So there is this studio that it's called Studio BC, and it has all of our supplies, and then there's the theater room where we're going to meet in the morning. So what happens is, Leah and I go to get, go to the storage room to grab some supplies. And so we leave Ethan and Sarah, a dating couple, in the room alone. Here's the thing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened is the weird part. Nothing happened, actually. The funny part of the story is that Ethan didn't know that the microphone in the theater was hooked up to the speakers in the room that Leah and I were in. So we could hear him.
Can I guess what happened?
No, actually, yes.
I'll guess, and then it'll be funny. For
It is
the podcast.
actually BYO appropriate. It is.
Were they like whispering like really intimate things in each other's ears?
No. Ethan did say I love you once, but like that's besides that, nothing really. But here's what happens. Ethan comes up to the mic after saying a few other things, and he goes, "Try the new $5.99 meal for KFC." And I've never let him forget that. I've constantly teased him for it, and
KFC.
it's
But you've
we
never
don't
had
know why
KFC.
he did it. He was so random. Like both Leah and I like stopped and like looked at each other for a second. We were so confused. They come back and we tell him like, "You know we could hear you, right?" And he looks like his face went pale. And I never let him forget it. And I am going to order KFC to his room.
If that was me, I would have just left the convention center. I resigned from my board position. Never come back to BYO again.
He was so good. And I mark my words. I hope he watches this. It's a warning. It's a threat, actually. I'm ordering KFC to
Are
your
you sure the
room
video
at
is
FallCon.
recorded?
Can I just point out? Whether
Great segment.
No, just wait. I promise this is not as bad.
That was a
Honestly,
good segue.
kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine is just watching like crazy people like with absolutely nuts opinions like try to voice their opinions.
Your own time?
Kind of, yeah. But like try to actually like reason and voice their opinions. Like it's so funny to watch.
I
Like
have horrible opinions. Like, they're actually awful. Like, to me, they're not awful, but in reality, they are because everyone tells me how awful they are.
You know, like real like crazy people like Karens and such, like, or like why vaccines are bad. Like obviously they aren't, but some people will like try to reason why
I
they
believe
are.
they're bad.
Yeah, I think vaccines are awful. Like, they're just the government's way of trying to
God,
trying to kill us all.
you can't say that with a straight face.
My opinions aren't that bad, but they're like pretty bad. Like, anyone that has had a political conversation about me that's watching this, you'll know.
Wait, a political conversation about you?
About like with me about like politics, like they'll know. Like, they're like thinking, oh yeah, that's so true.
Didn't Uriel get banned from Chess Politics Club? How?
A lot of people got banned from chat politics.
What?
Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So what happened in the politics club was basically one of the main heads of the politics club.
Yeah.
Posted on it basically complimenting people with the same political opinion, and then really heavily insulting this one guy, and then it got the entire club became chaos. Another one of the heads kicked Miss Polonsky off the club.
No.
Off the club. I don't know if she's aware.
No.
And then it went into full chaos, and then everyone started posting random stuff, and everyone who posted random stuff got banned. And then that.
Actually, I want to move to a question for you guys because I swear to God, our board are 43 disagrees with me on this one. What is better, chocolate or vanilla ice cream? Because so many people said vanilla. They're wrong. They're wrong.
All
All of you are wrong.
No, I think you're just incorrect.
Chocolate's so much. Okay, cookie dough above all, but chocolate's so much better.
Yeah, but chocolate's too basic at this point.
So is vanilla.
At this point, chocolate tastes more like vanilla than vanilla tastes like vanilla.
I like chocolate better in most things, but ice cream for vanilla's better. Like, chocolate doesn't taste like chocolate, it doesn't fully.
But chocolate ice cream is just better tasting. It's not like chocolate. It doesn't, but that doesn't mean that it can't taste better.
On that note, that's another episode of the Exodus podcast.
No.
Okay, this would you rather is really dumb. It's quite obvious. Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long?
Live twice as long.
Gizwins win the lottery.
Yeah, it's obviously win the lottery.
Yeah,
I would
not want to watch all my friends die, possibly twice.
It was actually closer than you think. 58% voted for win the lottery.
Well, here's the thing: winning the lottery, historically, has led to people committing suicide.
Here's the thing: that's if you take your payment all at once. If you take it you can get it the payments gradually or over a very long time. That is smarter, and actually works.
Would you rather? This one is an interesting one. Very interesting. Would you rather ask for help or figure it out yourself?
Ask for help.
The reason I say figure it out myself is because Leah can vouch for this. A lot of the problems that I faced, I caused myself. So I'd feel bad asking someone to help me with those.
Yeah, but also you look like an idiot. You look like I can't even.
But at the same time, yeah, obviously I would want help with something. Everyone needs help at times, but I guess also actually the first quote unquote lesson B-Boy ever tried to teach me was that it's always okay to ask for help.
Okay, let's lock in votes. Ask for help. You said do it on your own. Eric,
I'd probably do it on my own.
Lonnie,
fine.
Probably ask for help.
All right, what's the vote split?
It was in favor of whatever Max and I said. Do it on your own, 58%.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Would you rather take an interesting history course with a boring teacher, or a boring history course with a fun teacher?
But if you have a fun teacher, it's not going to be boring.
Right,
Actually, that's not true. Biology for me was exactly that scenario.
So I'd go with the fun teacher with the boring course.
I'd say same.
Yup.
Okay.
Is that what everyone else said?
Yeah.
Boring. 79%.
They care about 4 buffoons.
79% of teachers agreed with us.
Hell
yeah.
Not teachers. Why did I say teachers? Just people.
Students.
Random people.
Jews.
Okay. Would you rather die in a fire or jump from the top of a 10-story building? So I will say it's a real Sophie's choice. Am I right, guys?
I don't know who Sophie is.
I don't know. There's some sort of. It's a movie reference.
I'd rather.
If someone's seen that movie, you'll get the reference, and you'll probably be laughing right now. For all the audio listeners, I'm pointing at the camera right now.
Jump from a 10-story building.
Yeah, same, because I'd survive.
All the muscles that he got from the last question will break his fall.
You just gotta tuck and roll, you know?
Yeah, if I
Stop, drop, and roll.
if I died in a fire, I wouldn't survive. But if I jumped from a building, I'd easily survive.
Yeah.
Here's what, I would just wait for like
I've jumped off of trees before that are like pretty high up.
That's not a 10-story building.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
I would just do it into like I would just do that, and also,
really
and I
hard.
would wait like multiple months for my friends to build like a perfect, like really deep pool, like, and then just jump down,
Yeah.
You would still die if you're jumping from that height.
like super deep, like
No.
If
If you're
For the
jumping,
impact of the water.
the colliding with water will feel like colliding with bricks if you're jumping from that.
I'm
height.
pretty sure you can like pump water with air, like at the like to soften landings, like that. I believe.
Okay, physics. Okay, physics.
I-
Move on.
So is he.
I'm pretty sure at a 10-story height.
I don't think it would make
Okay.
much of a difference at 10
Oh,
stories.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like if you hit the water just right, you'll survive.
Just right. Yeah, no chance in
Die
hell.
with Gizborim.
Perfect form.
No, the thing is, if you're jumping down 10 stories, you're gonna pass out on your way down.
True, but also like it's not the fall that kills you; it's the sudden stop that mostly would kills people in falls. If I'm correct.
Yeah, but also to go on the way. The reason I chose the 10-story thing is because you're not gonna be conscious for when you're actually dying. You know, you're gonna
Fair enough.
pass out on the way down, and then you die.
All right. So what are we saying?
I'm saying jumping from a building.
I'd survive because to quote Falcon, 2019, take the leap.
So, Ronnie, what are you going to say? Die in a fire?
No, I jumped from 10-story.
I think we're all in
See,
agreement.
I would say though,
But if you died in a fire, you'd get on the news. I feel like
You'd also
faster.
be really hot.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, but you're dead.
I'm
still hot.
How are you sure you're not gonna die from jumping from?
I know I would survive. I've jumped like off my roof before.
that's not 10 stories.
It's like
You have not
You've
jumped from your
never,
roof.
you've never seen my house before. You don't know.
The fact that it's a house already makes it not 10 stories.
But like with the physics and stuff, terminal velocity, I'd survive like easily.
Yeah.
Okay, so did we all agree on the jumping from a
Yeah.
building, or did
We
I-
all agreed on jumping from a building.
So not only did we say that, but 3,289 people, also known as 75%, also said that.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
And with that, I think it's time to end this episode of ExoCast. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Max. Thank you,
Powell.
Powell.
Welcome, Jonathan.
If you
Tobias.
enjoyed this
Tobias.
episode, make sure to follow us wherever you get your podcasts. As Eric said, Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Amazon Podcasts. We're everywhere. You can subscribe to us on here on YouTube if you're watching this. Or again, subscribe if you're listening. Any last words from our Gizborim?
I just wanted to say, in person, it's gonna be fun. Make sure you're following the rules of conventions. Like have fun, not too much fun.
Don't go to the gym at 3 a.m.
Yeah, don't go to the gym at 3 a.m. You don't want to be like Ronnie.
Yeah.
Don't become a teen parent at a convention. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Any last words from you, Ronnie?
Don't become a teen parent at the convention. I agree with that.
Don't
And
become a
Max.
team parent at the convention. I agree with that.
Okay, and with that, this will be my last episode hosting. Uriel's was last time because he's not here. If Ryan chooses to continue this, he'll be on this next time.
Side part.
See you all later. Have a great summer and cut.